this shit anymore.
Fuck you.
Oh, any day without Bela is better than a day with Bela. Yeah, right. I fell for another one of your fucking lines.
Oh,
Bullshit.
yeah,
You're so
okay.
full of shit, it's ridiculous. I'm an idiot. I'm the fucking asshole idiot. I'm the asshole. I'm the idiot. That's me.
Your violent nature is off-putting.
It's all fucking me. Don't worry about it.
Your violent
You're
nature
fine.
is
You're fine.
off-putting.
Yeah, you got nothing to do with this, right? It's all me.
It is all you.
all my
I'm not in
fucking
control of your
mental
violence.
It's all fucking me. Yeah, you're no violence, right? Yeah, you know what you are? You're no fucking violence.
Stop it, Bela. Nobody appreciates your violence or your attitude or your anger. I didn't come after you with that. That was for protection. That was for protection for me. I'm afraid for my life.
You have to come up here. You don't come up here. You don't come up here and deal with me. You know, you couldn't even tell me what the fuck your problem is.
I was afraid for my life. You wouldn't listen. I know I couldn't because you didn't want to hear it. You wouldn't listen. You told me you would never listen.
That's right. That's right.
I tried to communicate with you. I reached out to you, and I begged you to let me communicate with you.
You're right, Sean. It's all me. You're right. Absolutely. I did it all. It's all fucking my fault.
It's
all me.
It's all you who's doing the violence.
It's all me, man.
You're the one who's doing the violence.
You're right. You're right. Yep, it's all me. You are absolutely right. It's all me.
I am not trying to be violent.
I'm sorry, because
and I
you
do
know
not
what?
like violence or destruction for stupid reasons.
It's all me. Then why can't you get off your ass and do a simple little task that I ask you?
Jeez, why can't you get off your ass and stop being angry?
You do it just to fucking irk me.
What? No, that's absolutely wrong.
Yes.
That is so wrong.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God, why would I?
Scrub out the bathtub for
It's
once,
it's
huh?
not me who thinks like that, and I scrub out the bathtub every time I use it when I'm done. Oh my God. What the fuck are you talking about? I do not think like that, Bela. I do not think like that. So I'm scared. I'm afraid for myself. Like, I'm afraid she's going to hurt me. Like, violently, physically. Like, she's attacking me. I'm scared. Why I don't do stuff? Because I'm scared. I'm scared. Why has she got to be so mad and angry like that? And why? What? And then it's me who's causing it? That's crazy. This man, I don't control her. She's the one that chooses what she's going to do and how she's going to be, not me. Not me. She's the one. If she don't want to look at something, she don't look at it. It's that simple. Put a cover on it. Move it out of the way. Just don't point your eyes in that direction. It's that easy. So what I'm not doing it something because to make her mad. I don't think like that. It's not part of my nature. I don't think like that. But well, I'm going to leave those there just because I know it's going to make her mad. That is absolutely not how I think. I don't have motivations like that. I do not. I can't say that I have not ever, because I have. I've been mad and angry. I know what it feels like to be mad and angry, very mad and angry at everything. I know that feeling. But she wants people to be responsive, respond to her violence. She wants to be able to beat somebody up and then say, do this. That's what the fucking Nazis did to the fucking Jews. And now she's doing it. She hates the fact that happened, and now she's being it. She's behaving in a way that she hates that it was had. How much sense does that make? Oh. It makes no sense. and you wonder why I'm not doing anything. What would you do? Huh? Would you put icing on a cake like that?
No.
Would you even serve a cake like that? Would you even bake a cake like that?
No.
Hell no. No, I would not either. So I would not either. I ask you why I do nothing. That's why. Duh. Hello. I'm afraid, man. I'm afraid. That's the bottom line. I'm scared. Okay. It's just, she's unpredictable. You never know. You can't tell from one minute to the next what's going to happen. She says one thing one day, and then the next day says, I don't remember saying that.
Yeah.
How can you not remember saying something that you just said? But you can remember something from 25 years ago? Just like it was yesterday? This is not making sense. Something. And what's wrong with me? Oh my God. Anytime anybody ever asks you what's wrong with and says, what's wrong with you? They're really talking about themselves. They're really saying, what's wrong with me? It's just unnecessary. I shouldn't have to feel so afraid. I shouldn't. I should not. That violence is unnecessary. It doesn't help anybody, anywhere. She says she loses it. Well, who chooses when that happens? Me? Because if I'm responsible for the rest of it, if I'm the one making all the rest of it, causing it to happen, then please, see what I'm saying? It can't be me that's making it happen. It isn't me that's making it happen. It's me that's being blamed for making it happen. But I'm not. Bela is the one that really, who's the one who's making it happen, isn't she? Huh? Right?
Yeah.
I know. I know you know. I know. So I know.
Yeah.
It's like an endurance contest, isn't it? I keep waiting and waiting and hoping and thinking she's gonna figure it out. She's gonna realize that she could get things done better. She used to tell me too, you catch more flies with sugar or with honey or whatever she would say. I don't remember exactly, but she knows. She knows. So how she's she just does not get to. She's just it's unacceptable. Like, I mean, I don't want to be around it. I don't want to be around that kind of anger and that kind of violence and that kind of rage. She's throwing stuff and breaking stuff and taking. This is a new. Um, uh, you say, you make the commitment to put it through thicker and thinner and sickness and health and goodness and bad and all that, man. But violence, she attacks me, man. I don't want to hurt her at all. That's where I don't have any kind of thoughts or do any kind of actions on purpose that I know intentionally hurt her. Ever. I don't think like that. She does. I know she does. She does stuff that she knows will bother somebody. She does stuff that I know she does. I know I know she does. I won't lie. She does. I said something yesterday, but I don't remember saying it. She told me Nick could never ride in her car again. She said, I'm not going to talk to you about anything ever. Because I begged her to communicate. I said, please just talk to me. I said, find a time, talk to me tomorrow. And then she walks off going, I will never, I will never talk to you. You know, wherever we've da da da. You know how she does. And also, you will never ride in my car. You can't even ride in my car. So how am I supposed to go anywhere with her if I can't even ride in her car?
I'm calling back.
Yeah, I know. That's right. That's right. But if she wants me to go with her somewhere, that concert that I had to miss, because she didn't want me riding in her car, that she said the ticket was sold for, so no big deal. She went up there and came back on her own and wasted the ticket just because she wouldn't let me talk to her. I said, please just let me talk to you before we go. I just need to get something off my chest. Please just let me talk to you. That's all I needed. Just to get something off. No, I will. She was. She just convinces herself of some kind of made up, like, she gets these ideas in her head that she thinks are real, and like that I think the way she does, and if I think the way she does, then this must be the next logical step in my thinking. But I don't think like she does. I don't do stuff with the thought of I'm doing this because I know it's going to hurt her. I do the opposite of that. I do things that I think are not going to hurt her. But she doesn't believe that. She thinks that thinks the way she thinks that I think the way she does, and I don't. And she can't see that somebody else could possibly think something other than what she thinks. I can tell you this much: if you say something one day and then the next day you can't even remember saying it, and it was a pretty big, huge thing that's life changing, well, either you're lying to yourself or to me, or you should keep your mouth shut, because you can say hurtful things. Yeah, I know. I know how many hurtful things says to you, how often it happens. It sucks. I hate to see it. It kills me. It tears me up. I know you're scared too, still. I know you are. At least you don't have to worry about her ever physically attacking you. She physically attacks me. I don't like that. That scares me. That scares me, still. It does. She's strong. I fear. I'm afraid. I don't want to. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Let her beat me? Let her hurt me? Just let her do it? I don't think so. Doesn't it make sense that if I didn't want to be here by now, I wouldn't be here? But the fact that I'm still here means that I want to be here? But I don't want to be here under the conditions of a fucking Nazism. I don't want to be here under a fucking uh 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 what do they call them? Places that they put the fucking Nazis in the camps. Fucking, I don't want to be in one of them. And that's what she's put me in. And I'm not liking it. So I'm supposed to say, oh, whatever you say. When she gets angry and breaks stuff, I'm supposed to go, oh, okay, sure. Yes, let me reward that behavior. Good dog. Good dog. That's when a dog's growling at you, that's the time to give it a treat. Because that's the anger, that's the behavior you want the dog to express. I'm sorry. I won't. I won't. I won't give a treat to a dog that's growling. Would you?
No.
Because you're not crazy is why. I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either. I don't know what it's going to take for her to figure it out, so I don't. The control is entirely hers. She is the one who is entirely in control. And until she realizes that, I mean, if I wasn't here, she would have no excuse. So I should not be here under those terms. On that platform alone, I should not be here just because she would have no excuse. But you know what? Even if I wasn't here, I would still be the excuse because you would still find a way to connect me to it. She would. She's very smart. She's very clever. She's very witty. Very conniving. That's the bad part. That's the dark side of it. She's using all that for bad. But she could be using it for good. I don't know how she justifies it. I really don't. I mean, she's made herself into the worst victim of all, and there's no villain anywhere except herself. And I guess that's just what people do, you know, when they feel like they're in a concentration camp themselves, they want to put somebody else in the concentration camp too. It's weird still, you know. But you get so connected to a person, you know, you're so attached to a person, you're so one with a person. It is the same as a family connection. I mean, you're connected. You're connected. The connection, what it boils down to, the only strongest connection, Estelle, is time. Shared time together. And with family, you start out doing that at really young. So you share a lot of time. Whether they're good or bad, it doesn't matter. It's shared. It gets put into the account. It gets added on. It gets added on to the connection, to the thing that holds you together, to the you know, that's the connection. The it, magnetism. I don't know it's just like families are like attracted. It's the same thing. The connections, they're the bonds that they just seem to like grow, right? They just seem to get stronger and stronger, and you can't. There's so many of them in so many places. They're just it gets so that you can't ever remove them all. You can't ever. But the point, the truth is everybody's like that with everybody. Everybody's like that with everybody. We all are. But how much of it we are able to look at, how much of it we want to look at, how much of it we can even see, that's where it all gets weird. We think, and because we start thinking there's gaps, we start putting distances between us, and we start believing that those distances exist, and we start behaving like those gaps are there, and they're not. And even if they were, we don't even consider building a bridge. We would rather tear bridges down than build them. It's so much easier to get you just once a thing is connected, it's harder to pull it apart. And because everything is always connected, you can't ever pull it all apart. Look, I never have no problem putting them dishes up. I never do.
No, no.
It doesn't bother me at all to do it. I don't. Honestly, the truth is I don't think about it as often as I should. Maybe as some people think I should. But I certainly don't leave them there to make to put a like a what do you call it, tack under her saddle or whatever the fuck she's thinking it is. That she has to stop thinking like that. She has to stop doing stuff like that to other people because she thinks other people do that stuff to her. And we don't, do we, Stell? No, we do not. Neither one of us thinks like that. But she believes we do because she does. See, you ever heard them say, it takes one to know one? Well, that's because it does take one to know one. And if you don't have it in you, you don't know it in another person or see it in another person because you don't see it in yourself. So you don't know it if you don't know it. And it takes one to know one. Yeah, what to do from there though, huh? Well, you just not be the one anymore. Do something else. Because you always got to move ahead. You be the one and then you be the other one. Then you be the next and the next and the next and the other and the other and the other. Yeah.